G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son, our playthrough of Combat Volume 2 from Ross Mortel and Compass Games, and we're about to go on with Turn 2 of Mission 62, which is a firefight in the village at night. One thing I forgot to mention is that the Germans have machine guns as well. So what I've done is I've given the number 20 troop, the machine gunner, as the machine gunner, and the 21, the assistant, as the super soldier. So if I get a machine gunner, I will simply pull out another German troop to act as his assistant with the same TQ. So if he has to end up firing it, there's no deficit to that whatsoever. Okay, so turn 2. We're about to set up into this sort of area here with Erica and myself. Ross and Christopher are about to set up into this area. I've got Jester and Greg here. They'll be setting up together as well to cover off that front, and Ricardo and Cliff down here to cover off this front. That gives relatively good firepower at each, and relatively good initiative. It also gives a leader at each area, so if we get any sort of bonus for that, that'll help. Right-o, so the first thing we need is our card, and the card we have in our hand is this one, which has got shitty initiative. 888.96. That's going to be our friendly initiative. So we need our orders. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sneak Erica and I up into there. The Germans aren't going to get close enough this time for anything, so I think a sneak is fine. For Ross and Jester, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Ross down to here. So Jester will get a, Christopher, I should say, will get an aimed fire order, and Ross can just have a sneak. He doesn't need to do anything. I could give him a run and gun, but there's not much sense in that, so he'll just sneak down into here and help. I've got Greg here. He's going to have a fire order, just an aim fire to start with, because we've got a -2 to shooting outside of 2 hexes anyway. And Jester is just going to sneak into there to help him out. I'm just trying to work out whether I want them in this hex or this hex. I think I'll end up in this hex. So I think we'll just have sneak orders on both of these guys. Is that a good idea? No, I'm going to put run and gun on both of these guys, just to bring them in, and then they can whatever. That way, if they get in there and then this bloke sneaky forward, runs forward, then at least we can get a shot off at him, sort of thing. So that's my orders. So now for the Germans, and we can see what they are going to be up to. So we'll start down here. This will be our white card. Bold in cover. Evade 5-6. So he's still coming along towards us. That's white. Another white here in open, I believe. Yep. Sneak 6-5. He's just going to take his time. Makes sense. We can discard that. Another white here in cover. Hiding. That makes life a little bit easier for us. The more that hide, the better. We got blue in open. This will be our blue card. Sprint 6. Blue. We've got another white over here in cover. Suppressive fire. Good. He's not going anywhere. Discard that. So we got white and blue. We've got blue in cover here. Rapid fire. Good. He's staying there. If they can come to me in penny packets, I'm a lot better. Blue in cover. Aim fire. Okay, red in open. This will be our red card. Rapid fire. So that's a good one for there. It's red, and the other red one in open is rapid fire as well. So they're both going to do the same thing, which is nothing. Okay, white in open. Run and gun 6-5. Yellow card in cover, run and gun 5-6. That's our yellow card. So I think that should be all of them. Yellow here in open, run and gun 6. Red in cover, oh sorry, white in open first. Run and gun 6-5. Red in cover. Hiding. Happy with that too. Blue in cover. Aim fire. They're all slowing down up here. Red in open. Sneak 5-6. Blue in open. Aim fire. Yellow in cover. Rapid fire. Red in cover. Suppressive fire. Blue in cover. Evade 5-6. And that should be it, I believe. Looks good. Okay, let's open this up. Over the track. And our best is 8, so it's going to be Charlie. Blue, white, red, yellow. Charlie. Blue, white, red, yellow. Baker able, yep. Just wanted to make sure I was getting it right. Okay, so Charlie Blue. Let's come back over to us. So Charlie comes, Charlie sneaks, no, he's done, and aim fire is nothing. Charlie aim fire is nothing, and Charlie run and gun into there like that. Blue. Okay, we have a sprint 6. We have an aim fire, a rapid fire, oh, didn't he get an order? Oh, did I miss those two? I just thought I got them. Ah, shit. Sorry. Blue one first in open, rapid fire. And yellow one in open, evade 1-6. Okay, so we're doing blue. Aim fire does nothing there. Okay, so this guy, evade 1-6, 1, 2, 3. His rapid fire has done nothing. This guy hasn't moved. This guy here is aim fire, so he's not doing anything. And this guy is evading 5-6. Still way outside of anything. Okay. White. Run and gun 6-5. Sneaking not doing. Evading 5-6. Hiding doing nothing. Run and gun 6-5. And suppressive fire. I thought there was another one back there somewhere. Or red. We've got rapid fire and rapid fire, so they're doing nothing. Hiding is doing nothing. Sneaking is doing nothing. And suppressive fire is doing nothing. Which leaves yellow. So rapid fire does nothing. This is an evade 1-6, so he's going to come up to here and join them. Run and gun 6, come up to here. Run and gun 5-6 to there. And that's it, I think, for yellow. So we are now to Baker, then Able. Okay, Baker is going to sneak down to here and then duck back. Baker is going to run to here and just stop. And then Able, sneaking, doing nothing, sneaking, doing nothing. And we can go on to Impulse 2. And it is Charlie. I will sneak up there and duck back. Charlie is on aim fire, is doing nothing, nobody to spot. Aim fire, doing nothing, no one to spot. And here he can duck back. Baloo! Aim fire does nothing. Sprinting 6, 1, 2. Rapid fire does nothing. Rapid fire does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Evading 6. That that's it for blue. We go to white. Hiding, doing nothing. Sneaking, 6. Evading, 6. Suppressive fire. Run and gun, 5 this time. Run and gun, 5 this time. And that's it for white. We go on to red. And we have a suppressive fire doing nothing. A sneak 5, 6. Going to come down to here. A hide doing nothing. 2 rapid fires doing nothing. And that's it for red. And then yellow. Rapid fire does nothing. Evading, 6 this time, comes up. Run and gun, 6, follows the tree line up. Run and gun, 5, 6, comes up. And that's it for yellow. Baker, Able. Baker is ducking back. Baker is ducking back. Able is sneaking in and ducking back and sneaking to here. And we can go on to impulse 3. Okie dokie. Charlie is now hiding. Charlie has aim fire with nothing within 4 hexes. Aim fire with nothing within 4 hexes. And duck back becomes a hide. Baloo. Okay, we have a sprint 6 to there. Hide and rapid fire doing nothing. Rapid fire doing nothing. Aim fire doing nothing. Aim fire doing nothing. And evading 5 this time. And we go on to white. We have a run and gun 6 again. A run and gun 5 this time. 6. Sneaking doing nothing. Suppressive doing nothing. Hiding doing nothing. And evading down here. 5 into the building. Red. Suppressive fires do nothing. Hiding does nothing. Sneaking does nothing. And suppressive does nothing. Yellow. Evading 1 to there. Rapid fire does nothing. Run and gun 6 continues up the tree line into the depression. And that should be all of the Hermans. And then it's Baker Able. Okay, Baker is hiding. Baker is hiding. Able is ducking back and can't do anything. And we can go on to impulse 4. Charlie is hiding. Aim fire with nothing to do. Aim fire with nothing to see at the moment. I don't think. He's out of range. He's going to go 5 next time, and he's probably going to be able to try and spot us. Charlie is... well, that's the other duck back. Becomes a hide. That can go down 1, 2, 3 to there. Okay. Baloo. Aim fire and rapid fire do nothing. Rapid fire does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Aim fire does nothing. Sprinting 6, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, no good. Evading 6 up to here. White. Run and gun 6, 5. Run and gun 6, 5. Okay, now he can try and spot us. So we have a hide and an aim fire in Bocage. Right, a hide in Bocage is a -4, aim fire is a -2. Okay, so he is a 4, a 5. -4 for the hide is a 1. And he fails, and -2 is a 3. And he spots Mr. Amos. So we better see if this is a real boy now. No, it's not. So that's one less to worry about, and Amos is unspotted. Hidden. Beautiful. Okay, so that's white, white, white. Sneaking 5, too far out to do anything. Evading 6 into the depression. Hiding, doing nothing. Suppressive fire doing nothing. I think that's all the whites. And we can go on to red. And we have rapid fire doing nothing. Hiding doing nothing. Rapid fire's doing nothing. And that's it. And yellow. Run and gun 6 up the depression. Run and gun 6 up the tree line, still miles away. Evade 6 to the wall. Rapid fire does nothing. And that should be all the Hermans. Yep. And we go over to Baker Abel. We are hiding there. We are sneaking up there and ducking back. We are hiding there. And we're all hiding there, and that's the end of that turn. How long have we been going? 22 minutes. Yep, that'll do. So we can get rid of the moves. We can get rid of the orders. We can get rid of the German cards. And we'll be ready to go for next time. So what I'm thinking is probably put a plan order on Erica. I might put a plan order on Ross. Not sure about there. And I might put a plan order on Cliff. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. It's really going to, again, depend on what we get for cards and that. But I want to get some choice in the cards rather than just relying on the mongrel things. And so what we can do now is we'll move this over to turn 3. Ready to go. Reset the track. And then we can roll to see if there are any Hermans coming in this turn. So 5 to 9. And we get a 0, so no reserves this time. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Righto. So we've got a couple sort of starting to infiltrate around this way. These guys here are getting awfully close to being able to spot. These guys are moving more to the 6 direction than the 5 at the moment, but that may stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they just evade up here, sort of way, I'm still not going to be able to see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they get into here, I can see them. And into this area here, in fact. Which is good. these two up here, it's going to be a while, but what I'm trying to do is stop any of these from getting past us. So that means if this guy keeps coming down this way, I'm going to have to break off somebody to come down and get them. And more than likely that'll be Cliff. He's got more chance of surviving and taking them out than Ricardo has. I don't like leaving Ricardo by himself, so I may then have to bring Jester down to give him a hand, sort of thing. So we're just going to play it by ear at the moment. Righto, so take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.